Hello everyone, I hope you are doing great. My name is Rodrigo and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn some very important concepts related to English intonation. Alright, today we'll be working with English intonation and introduction by J.C. Wells. Okay, the topic for today is tonicity. Where does the nucleus go? But before we start, we first need to understand what tonicity is. So the question here is, what is tonicity? Tonicity refers to the place in a sentence where the nucleus or the main stress falls. In other words, it's about deciding which word in the intonation phrase carries the most important information here. Another important question is here, why does it matter? Okay, because the position of the nucleus changes the focus of the sentence, and that focus changes the meaning of a sentence. Okay, for example, as you can see, we have focus, place. I'm going to London here. Notice how the nucleus affects London. And what about if I say I'm going to London? Okay, so the focus here is going to fall into the action. Throughout this video, we are going to explore what tonicity is and how to identify the nucleus and how it affects the way we communicate it. So let's get started. Now, let's see how nucleus... Alright, let's see. Nuclear accent on an stressed syllable. As you know, when we speak in English, we organize our speech into intonation phrases. Okay, each IP has one nucleus or nuclear accent. So this is the most important accent in the phrase, and it always goes on the last stressed syllable of the last important word. So speaking of nucleus, it's crucial because it highlights the focus of the message, okay? And it shows what the information the speakers wants to emphasize. Alright, good. But why the nucleus is important? The nucleus is the most important part of an intonation phrase. By choosing where to place the nucleus, the speaker changes the meaning or emphasis of a sentence. Okay, so it helps the listener understand what's new, important, or emotionally relevant in the message. Okay, stress and accent. Every word in English has a natural stress. This is the syllable that we pronounce with more energy, pitch, or length. So you can see the example with the word tomorrow from the dictionary. That is tomorrow.
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 Alright, what else? The nuclear accent must fall on the stressed syllable. Never put the nucleus on a weak syllable. The stressed syllable gives the word and the sentence their focus. So remember, the stressed syllable is where the nuclear accent lives. It's what gives the message its focus and meaning. Alright, now let's talk about nuclear tone. The nucleus doesn't just carry stress, it also carries a tone. So this tone can fall, rise, or fall rise depending on what the speaker wants to express. For example, a falling tone usually sounds final or certain.
Leave me alone! Look, leave me alone!
Look, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it.
A rising tone can sound like a question or show that something continuous.
Can you help me? Can you help me?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
And fall rise tone often shows contrast or doubt.
But it's a great yarn, right, Feech? But it's a great yarn, right, Feech?
I guess so, boss.
You guess so?
I guess so, boss.
You guess so?
The tone expresses the speaker's attitude, but the place of the nucleus doesn't change. It always goes on the last stressed syllable of the last important word in the intonation phrase.
So, to wrap up, let's remember what we've learned. The nucleus is the most important part of an intonation phrase. It's not just where the stress falls, it's what carries the tone and shows the focus of the message. By choosing where to place the nucleus, we decide what information stands out to the listener. That's why it's so important. It helps us communicate clearly, naturally, and with meaning. So, next time you speak English, listen to your own intonation and think, where's my nucleus? What am I emphasizing? Because that's the real key to sounding fluent and expressive.